Hi, I'm Mary Black from DeanandMary.com, and I'm doing something a little different this afternoon. I have a special guest that I wanted to bring on an interview, and this is, can you introduce yourself?
Sarah Lovelady, that's her name.
Your name is Sarah Lovelady. Sarah, something pretty cool is happening here on Sunday. Can you tell me what it is?
I'm going to be turning 9.
You're having your birthday. You're turning 9 years old. That kind of snuck up pretty quick on Mom, you know. I don't know how that happened, but I guess you're not going to listen to me all those years that I've been telling you to stop growing, huh?
No.
So I should probably just give up on that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what I wanted to ask you about today that I thought, you know, might be interesting is, you know, what is it like to have parents that, you know, have their own business and you stay at home and homeschool all the time, you know, instead of most kids who go to school while their parents go to work, because that's still weird, right?
Yeah, for me, I'm used to I homeschool now, but I'm kind of used to you doing it, but when you first started doing that, it was kind of a little weird since I was used to going to school and you going off to work and stuff.
Right.
But now at home I have a lot more ability to do stuff that I'd like to do. Like I don't know, it seems a lot more fun than having to get up early every morning and go to school and have a schedule and have to do everything every day and then only have the weekend to be at home and stuff. I have more stuff to do. Like I can go outside and play whenever I want when I'm here. Do my nails like I was just doing here.
So do you sit at your desk and do a lot of schoolwork, a lot of books and math and stuff like that?
No, usually I do sometimes, but usually I just kind of, I don't know what the word is. I don't really follow a schedule, or I don't really do that much like book work. I do a lot of like I don't know.
Like activities and projects,
yeah,
and stuff like that. So who pretty much decides what kind of work you do?
Me. I usually get to decide what I do. And sometimes if I'm bored and don't know what to do,
I'll get you something to do.
Yeah.
But who's pretty much in charge of your education, you know, every day?
Me.
You are.
Decide what I do and stuff.
You know what I think is kind of weird and interesting, and one of the reasons why I wanted you to tell your story about homeschooling is because that's kind of what I'm doing too. I kind of think I'm a homeschooler too, because don't I work at home and do an awful lot of learning, and when I need to know something I go find it and study it, and
yeah.
isn't that kind of the same thing that you're doing? So it doesn't seem weird to me.
No.
And then we get to spend a whole lot more time doing stuff, right? Because we don't have to work around the schedule or homework or, you know, woohoo, it's the weekend. We're like, hey, it's the weekend. Let's do this. You know, let's do what we want to do. And wait a minute, that's the same thing we do on Tuesday, right? Because sometimes we do a lot of schoolwork on Tuesday, right? Or on Saturday, or on Sunday night, or whenever we feel like it. What do you think about all that? Do you think it's, you know, do you think it's good, or do you think it's, you know, kind of weird, or what?
I like it so that I don't have to follow a specific schedule and then go here and I have to this specific time out whether I want to or not every single day. I think I can do what I want whenever I want for how long I want instead of having to follow someone else's schedule.
So do you get to like go get all your own stuff, you know, for your projects and things like that, or how does that kind of work for you?
Whenever I want something, if I don't have it, I just go and tell you, and when we have an open schedule, we'll go out and an open space, when we're not working and stuff, we will go out and we'll get my supplies and stuff, which is you usually can always go out about any time. We can usually go out and get something very quickly, instead of having to wait a long time to go do it.
Cool. What's one or two things that we went out and got recently for school that people might think is kind of weird, and not school stuff, but we counted as school? Can you remember?
No.
Well, let me see. You got that cool little machine that you use.
Oh yeah, an adding machine. I love that.
You got your little adding machine, you know, with
the
roll of paper on it and everything like that, which does all kinds of cool math, right? That's an awesome way to learn math. And you have that machine that I got you that I keep asking you to make me bookmarks and stuff with.
Oh yeah, a laminator.
We have a laminator. Yeah, the laminator's been pretty cool.
I wouldn't think it'd be much, but you can find a lot of things to put plastic wrap around.
Especially with a toddler, right? Because, you know, Caitlin's always getting his stuff missing, and we're like, laminated!
Yeah.
So you think you have a pretty sweet life? I mean, what about your parents, you know, having business? Because, of course, we have two businesses. and so, you know, Dad does have to go out and work on that business, but it's still ours, so we don't have bosses telling us when to go do stuff.
Yeah,
What do you think about that? Because that would be weird to most kids.
Yeah, but I think it's cool that you and Dad get to do whatever you want, and when he's done doing his work and stuff out, he doesn't have someone to just tell him, okay, now do this. He just, if he's done, he just comes home. He doesn't go on to anything else. He can do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He just can't think of what he does.
Yeah. And do you think that most kids who go to school have their own set up in their parents' office like you do, where you just get to come in there and work like mom and dad? It's right next to your mom and dad working?
No, I do not. And it's cool that
to you that's normal, huh?
Yeah.
To us kids, that's weird. So I'm glad that you like it. I wanted to wish you a happy birthday right on camera in front of everybody. And I wish you would stop growing. I'd love to not see you ever turn 10, but I have a feeling I'm not going to get my wish. So have a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Love you. Thanks, everybody. See you on the next video.